Hi everybody, Gregory Austin here. Thank you for joining me today. I want to talk about your job search or career search strategy. And we're going to talk about the basics and get into more complex strategic advice in later episodes. But today it's about the shotgun versus the targeted approach. Should I take a shotgun approach? What's the shotgun approach? Shotgun is I'm going to apply to as many positions as possible and hopefully something sticks. Targeted approach obviously is I'm going to pick and choose the right position, the right company that seems like this is going to be a better career fit for me. Okay? Shotgun approach, much faster. One of the things I would be cautionary about, and I get it, sometimes you have to move quickly. You're desperate, you need a job, I needed to work yesterday, so you're applying. And it's understandable, but just be careful. Don't bother wasting your time applying for jobs you're clearly not qualified for. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're a project manager in automotive and you're very good at what you do and you've had 15 years of experience and you feel like I can project manage anywhere. You probably can. However, if you're going to apply to a job that requires FDA, pharmaceutical regulated experience, and experience writing NDAs, new drug applications, and things of that nature, if you don't have that experience, you're not going to be considered. It doesn't matter how good you are, because that content specific experience is needed to be successful in the role. So you're just wasting your time, and who likes to be rejected? That's all it's going to lead to at any rate. Now, if you do have some of that background, make sure you're highlighting that and you're making it very obvious. Project manager, FDA, NDA, regulated. If those things pop up and I'm looking for that position and I see it quickly, whether it's in your LinkedIn profile or in your resume, I'm going to read on and see if this fits some of the other needs in the position. Okay? So read the job description and be sure it's a fit. Otherwise, you're going to waste your time in applying, even if it's a quick apply, and you're just going to get a rejection letter. So enough about that. So a lot of people who apply take the shotgun method. Sometimes they work in more commoditized positions. And what do I mean by commoditized position? Well, that's the kind of position there's a lot of similar skill sets within a company. And they may or may not need a specialized background or degree in order to be successful in that role. Like maybe it's a customer service representative. It could be even a lot of accountants or salespeople, depending on the nature of the company. And so there's a lot of them. So you have an opportunity to apply in a number of different ways for those types of positions, companies, industries, etc. One of the things that candidates fail to do when they're taking this approach and they're in a hurry and they're desperate and they're moving quickly is they don't write down where they've applied. So in those cases, I might give them a call and say, hi, I'm Gregory Austin and I am recruiting for this position. And they say, what company are you from? What do you do? And it happens, I get it. I don't expect everyone to know right away, my company, what we do. But if you are keeping a list, at least you can remember. It's like, oh yeah, I applied for that last week. And you can take a more smooth and fluid approach, right, to that conversation. And it's gonna go better. And it's gonna immediately have a better first impression on the recruiter and on the company. So I recommend that. So in the targeted versus shotgun approach, there's really three things I want you to remember. One is resist the shotgun approach if at all possible. I know it may not be, and especially in a pandemic, I get it. But try to resist that temptation and don't apply for positions that you're not qualified for. You're just gonna get rejected or just fall in a black hole, which is even worse, right? Secondly, make a list of every application that you make. And this will make you a little bit more determined and deliberate in your process, knowing that you have to write it down. So that way you know where you applied to. And if you're on unemployment, you have to do it anyway. So put it into a Google Sheet. Google Sheets are free. Just mark down the company, and at least the position, company, position, and the date at the very least. If you can add some extra information as to maybe the name of the recruiter or if you want to get more in a targeted approach, right? The industry, company values, what you liked about it, those types of things would be really helpful because you can have that screen up all the time. You get a phone call, you pop up and you can look at your notes and have a really quick, intelligent conversation in that process. So make a list, okay, number 2. Number 3, customize your resume. This is, I get it, I know it takes extra time, and I know you're gonna say, I'm gonna end up in the black hole anyway, why should I waste my time? Because if you're not putting those key words that are in the job description, into your resume, into your LinkedIn profile in some cases, then you may get missed, even though you're very qualified. And you'll scratch your head saying, why didn't I get a call? I'm a perfect fit for this. Because in the back end, you don't know what's going on. There could be 200 other people applying. And it could be, let's say it's that project manager example, and you've got the right experience, you know, FDA, NDA, regulated, pharmaceutical, all those types of things are there. But if it doesn't stand out, and there's 150 other people who don't have that background, it can get lost in the mix. So you wanna make sure those keywords are there, and they're the first things the recruiter sees. You see those, oh, FDA, NDA, right, great, project management. I'm gonna read some more. And then go from there. Oh, this person's qualified. I need to call them. I need to send them an email, set up a phone interview, and go from there. So those are the next things that you need to do. I would also recommend, excuse me, a heavy dose of networking as well. And that's going to parlay into some other videos we'll talk about later. In the meantime, best of luck to you. Hang in there. Be persistent. Stay at it. Stay safe. And good luck to you.